How much of that were fees going to VRBO?
Objection relevance.
Sustained.
And of the 2864.33, what was the amount that went as a service fee?
Same objection.
Sustained.
And how much went as a tax?
Same objection.
Sustained.
No further. I have an exhibit that
You need to come
Mr.
up.
Bennett is I'm gonna ask him to look at, so.
Oh, he can't. He's not here.
Right, so that's my question.
And there was adequate notice that I granted him the ability to be here by video. So what you needed to do was provide it to Mr. Anderson so that he could give it to Mr. Tate for the testimony, but there's no way.
Well, I can introduce it with my testimony as well.
If it's a document that you prepared, yes.
Yes.
We will go on the record in the matter 23 CV86, Rick Brimacone et al. Versus Carl Olsiums et al. Appearances are, we have parties appearing here today. Carl Olsiums appears in person without counsel. We do have Rick Brimacone appearing with counsel Christopher Anderson. I'm not sure which others of the plaintiffs do appear here today for the hearing. They're not required to appear, but we do have the lead, Mr. Brimacone, with Mr. Anderson. We're set here today in this matter for the plaintiff's motion against Mr. Olsiums as it relates to a contempt. And the court will take up Mr. Olsiums. I think you filed a motion to stay the court's order unless you are not continuing to seek that.
Yeah, well, it's under appeal, and I just filed a motion to basically stay everything until the Court of Appeals rules.
Right, so I will hear that motion, but it's not an automatic stay. It doesn't.
No, I know, that's why I'm.
But yeah, I will hear that motion, and that is exactly why we needed to have this hearing timely. Okay, am I missing anything as it relates to motions, Mr. Anderson?
I don't believe so.
Mr. Olsiums?
I don't think so.
Okay, off the record, the court did inquire as to whether or not anyone was requesting sequestration of witnesses. It was told to the court that no one is asking for sequestration, correct, Mr. Anderson?
We are not, Your Honor. That's correct.
Correct, Mr. Olsiums?
Correct.
Okay, so I do not have to sequester witnesses. Therefore, Mr. Anderson, I will take your motion up first, and then I will move on to Mr. Olsiums.
You want me to call my first witness then?
Yes, please.
And one other thing, Mr. and Mrs. Miller are present in the courtroom today too, just for the record.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Miller. So that would be John and Elizabeth Miller. First and foremost, since it's been a while and I have read everything, I've read it, I have it in hard copy, I have it on the electronic copy. So can I get a brief argument from both sides to the contempt first before we take testimony?
Sure.
Just briefly.
Yeah, simply put, Your Honor, there's an order from the court requiring Mr. Olsiums to get permission from the license from DATCP along with the. I'm sorry. Most people don't want to hear me that loud.
I can turn it down if I need, but she needs to hear everything.
Yeah. An order from the court of October of 2024 that requires Mr. Olsiums to not rent his property unless he has the proper permission and licensure from the state and the county. He is, by his own admission, he does not have that and has never applied for it as far as I know. Last summer, in the affidavit of Rick Brimacone, it's also outlined that there was 5 different periods of rental. And we can go through the specifics of that in testimony, but there was 1 in May, 1 in June, 1 in July, and 2 in August, all in violation of the court's order. And so therefore, Your Honor, the court's order was violated again, and it was already violated previously by Mr. Olsiums. And so we are asking for a finding of contempt and appropriate sanctions relating to that contempt.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Olsiums.
In response, the order doesn't say I need a license. The order says permission of the county. And the ordinance says it's 10 days or less. And it's my intention to rent the property for 10 days.
All right,
And that's what I'm claiming I did.
all right. The order says what the order says, and I will have to interpret my own language in my order when we get to that. But Mr. Anderson, please call your first witness.
Call Carl Olsiums.
Mr. Olsiums, please come forward. You're going to raise your right hand. You're going to be sworn in and come have a seat at the witness stand.
Do you affirm that the testimony you're about to provide in this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, come have a seat. You may not bring anything with you.
Well,
Not at this time. Not at this time. You're being called as an adverse witness.
Mr. Olsiums, you rented property in Burnett County over the summer of 2025. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, and you rented that property May 24th through May 26th. Is that accurate?
I don't recall the exact dates.
Okay, you recall renting it over Memorial Day weekend?
I do, yes.
Did you rent the property in June of 2025, June 6th through 8th?
Again, I don't recall the exact dates.
Okay, do you recall renting the property in June?
I don't know specifically.
Okay. Do you recall renting the property in July?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and that was to a James Bennett, true?
Yes.
Okay, and you rented that property from July 19th through July 26th?
I don't recall the exact dates, but I have the rental agreement there as an exhibit.
Okay, they were at the property from July 19th through July 26th, as far as you recall?
I don't recall the exact dates, no.
Okay. Were they there for approximately a week?
I believe so, but again, I don't recall the exact dates.
Okay, you think that would be on your rental exhibit?
It's on the rental agreement, yeah.
Okay. Do you recall renting your property in August of 2025, August 8th through the 15th?
I don't. No, I don't know. I don't recall.
You don't know the exact dates again?
No.
Okay. But you did rent it in August to some group for approximately a week again. Is that accurate?
I don't recall.
You don't know if you did that or not?
No. Mm-hmm.
And did you rent out your
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I think you said
I said no. Yeah, I said
Please don't, and I'm gonna let everybody know, please don't go The court reporter needs a yes, a no, a maybe, because otherwise it's very difficult for her to take it down. Plus, if this does go to the Court of Appeals, it's difficult for them to interpret
I know. I
Okay,
apologize.
thank you.
Mr. Olson, did you rent your property out from August 28th through September 1st of 2025?
Is that the Labor Day weekend?
I believe that is Labor Day weekend.
Yes, I did.
You remember who you rented that to?
I don't remember the person's exact name, no.
I've put in front of you something marked as Exhibit 1. Do you have that in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. And do you recognize or do you know what this is?
I don't know.
I've just handed you what's also been marked as Exhibit 2. Do you recognize that?
Not specifically, no.
Okay. You see in where it says inbox, Northwoods Heaven on Island in beautiful Northwest Wisconsin?
Yes.
Okay. It says, "Hi, Carl. We headed out." It says we headed out of yesterday around 6 a.m. Excuse me. Do you see where it says that?
Yes.
Okay. Appears to be a communication to you. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recall receiving that communication?
Not specifically, no, but this is the communications portal in VRBO. So
Okay. And that's the platform that you use to rent out the property.
yes.
Okay. And this, from what you can tell, was a communication from Robbie. Do you see that down below in the main body?
Yes.
Okay. And is it Robbie Lang? Is that who you rented the property out to in over the Labor Day weekend?
Again, I don't remember the specific name.
Okay. Would you disagree with the affidavit that Mr. Lang filed in this case, that he rented it over Labor Day weekend from you?
No, I testified that somebody did. I just don't remember his name.
Okay. Your Honor, we will offer Exhibits 1 and 2 as communication through VRBO that Mr. Olsiums had either with the platform or Mr. Lang.
All right, then Mr. Olsium's asked to exhibit 1, exhibit 2. He is requesting the court receive them. Any objections?
No,
Received.
Mr. Olsium's, you charged Debbie Tate to rent the property over Memorial Day weekend, true?
again, I don't remember exactly who it was.
Okay, but
During
you
Memorial
charged
Day?
whoever rented the property over Memorial Day weekend, you charged them to rent it from you, true?
Yes,
Do you recall how much?
I don't know.
As far as the people that were there, June, it appears just a short stay, June 6th through the 8th, you charged them to rent the property from you, true?
I don't recall.
You don't know that?
I don't remember. I don't recall those exact dates.
Okay.
And
Whoever rented it from you in June, though, you charged them rent, is that true?
I don't remember renting it June 6th. I don't remember that. I don't recall that.
July 19th through the 26th, you charged those folks to rent it from you?
Yes,
Okay. And same with August 8th through the 15th, you charged them to rent it from you as well?
no, again, I don't recall that date or that time.
Do you just not recall the August one, or are you saying you don't recall the July and the August one?
I don't recall the August one. I recall the July one, but not the August one.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for Mr. Olsiums at this time.
All right, Mr. Olsiums, you are here as an adverse witness testifying right here today. You will get an opportunity to provide all the testimony you want in a different form and fashion, but
Okay.
right now, you have been Mr. Anderson's witness. Therefore, with regards to his questions asked and his questions only, do you have additional information you want the court to know? Otherwise, again, you will have an opportunity on your own to present your whole
Right.
argument.
Just, I don't recall the June rental and I don't recall the August rental. I do recall the Labor Day, Memorial Day, and the July rental. The July rental, I have the rental agreement as an exhibit, which I'll show the court later.
Okay,
Okay,
anything else you want me to know off of his questions?
that's it.
All right, thank you. You may be seated. Unless you had redirect off of that, but,
I don't think I need it.
all right, thank you. You may be
Exhibits
seated.
back.
Just leave them at the witness stand. Thank you. All right, Mr. Anderson, next witness.
Call James Bennett.
Mr. Bennett is on
Yes.
yes, there you are. You are physically on the Zoom. Mr. Bennett, I am going to have you raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes,
All right, thank you. You may begin.
Mr. Bennett, please state your name, spelling your last, please.
James M. Bennett, Bennett.
And where do you live, sir?
I live in, would you like my full address?
That's fine. Did you rent property in northern Wisconsin in July of 2025?
Yes,
Okay, and do you recall renting that from Carl Olsiums?
yes,
When you rented it, did you go through a internet service, VRBO?
yes.
How long were you and your group at the property in July of 2025?
We were there from July 19th until July 26th.
Okay, so you're there 7 nights?
Correct.
And how many were in your group that stayed at the property?
There were 14 of us.
Do you recall how many vehicles were up there?
There were 5, I believe.
Any recreational vehicles of any sort?
We did bring our boat, which was parked on the water at the dock, and it was put in at a public launch point.
What was the purpose of your trip to northern Wisconsin that day or that week?
It was our yearly family vacation.
What I'm assuming, so it's a vacation. I'm assuming you did vacation things, beach, water, things like that.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, how was your stay up in northern Wisconsin?
It was very nice. The weather cooperated and we had a great time.
Good. Do you know how much you paid for that rental?
Yes, I have it in front of me. The total was
Yeah.
6,009.
Mr.
Nine.
Bennett,
Oh,
Yes.
hold on, Mr. Bennett.
I have to give you direction because witnesses aren't permitted to testify using their documents. You may refresh your recollection as to what you paid. Once you refresh your recollection, please not look at the document and let me know
Okay.
or answer the question.
So, Your Honor, I have exhibits for I have one exhibit at this point in time for Mr. Bennett. I provided it to him in advance, and I have copies for everybody here. I had the one marked by the clerk. Obviously, he doesn't have that one, but
That's fine,
is that all right?
Yes.
All right.
Mr. Anderson.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Bennett, you began to talk about a document that you may have been looking at. In the upper left-hand corner, is there a VRBO emblem?
Yes,
Okay, and then does it say get the app, USD, and some other words?
yes,
Okay, and below that, does it say pricing?
yes,
Okay, and at the bottom of the page, there's a heading that says booking made easy. Is that on yours?
yes,
Okay. And in the middle of the page, it says price details, and then it goes through a price and has payments, payment one paid, and it has a number there. Do you see that? Is
yes,
that what you were looking at to refresh your memory?
yes, it is.
Okay. Your Honor, he has Exhibit 3 in front of him. I would submit to the court.
All right, any objection?
No,
Received.
Mr. Bennett, in looking at Exhibit 3, it says $6,950.48. Is that what you paid?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and that was to stay at the property for 8 days and 7 nights. Is that accurate?
Yes,
And when you rented this property, when you went through VRBO, that was, or you understood it to be $809.29 per night for 7 nights. Is that what your understanding was when you rented it?
yes,
Mr. Bennett, I believe you also have a document in front of you that we've labeled here as Exhibit 5. The first page, I believe I'm sorry, 4, thank you. At the top of the first page, it says booking confirmation. Do you have that?
yes, I do.
Okay, and then it appears to be a letter. It says, Dear James. Do you see that?
Yes,
Okay. And then the second page, just to make sure it's the same document, the second page at the top says rental agreement. Do you see that?
yes,
Okay. And this entire exhibit consists of 5 pages. Is that accurate?
yes,
And I would submit that he has Exhibit 4 in front of him at this point.
All right, are you requesting the court receive it?
I mean, well,
I'm sorry,
I'll lay some foundation maybe, but
Yeah,
Exhibit
sorry,
3,
I
I
was
would
just-
ask.
I was trying to look at something related to this, and I missed your question. He has it in front of him. Thank you.
Okay. I would offer Exhibit 3 at this time, though.
Mr. Olseams, any objection to Exhibit 3?
no.
It is received.
So you're not offering 4?
Not yet. He has to lay foundation. I jumped forward a bit. Continue, Mr. Anderson.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Bennett, when did you book, or how far in advance did you book your reservation at this property on VRBO?
if memory serves, it would have been about 7 to 8 months.
And then looking at Exhibit 4, it says booking confirmation and then rental agreement. Do you know how you received this document?
Yes, we received a link to it in the Verbo messaging app, the VRBO messaging app.
Okay, and do you remember when you received this document?
Yes, we received it the night before our vacation started, about 5 or 6 p.m.
Okay, and so that would have been July 18 of 2025?
Correct.
Okay. And when you received it, well, first of all, when you received it, did you look at it? Did you read it? What did you do with it?
Yes, I looked it over and then signed it.
Okay. And was it requested that you send it back somewhere?
Yes, it was. Carl Alsiams requested that we sign it and send him a confirmation.
Okay. And when you received it, what were you in the middle of doing?
We were preparing for a week-long vacation, so we were packing our bags. I was loading the vehicles, the truck, the boat. My 5 children had dropped off their luggage and their coolers, which I usually load up in my vehicles because I have a lot more space. So I was in the process of preparing for our vacation.
At some point in time later that day, did you look at this booking confirmation rental agreement again?
I did after my wife brought it to my attention that he had showed that part of the stay was complimentary and that we actually only paid for 2 days and that the rest was complimentary. She brought that to my attention and then I looked it over again.
Okay. Did that give you any concern?
Yes, actually a great deal. We were concerned that he may have been trying to leave himself an out to force us to leave early. Our thought was that maybe he had double booked it and was giving himself a reason to evict us early.
Okay. Ultimately, you were able to stay for the entire 7 nights, 8 days. Is that true?
Yes.
Would you have paid nearly $7,000 for a 2-night rental?
No.
Okay. Your understanding was that you paid for 7 nights, $7,000 almost for 7 nights and 8 days. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Your Honor, we'll offer Exhibit 4.
Mr. Olsians?
No objection.
It is received.
No further questions of this witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Olsians, questions?
Just a couple.
Okay, you may proceed.
So can I call you Jim? Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
So Jim, you paid VRBO directly, correct?
Correct.
And looking at the pricing, you paid a service fee, which, by the way, do you know what a service fee is on Exhibit 3?
I guess I assumed that it was a fee paid to VRBO.
Okay, so that's not money that went to me, correct?
Objection.
I don't know
That went to-
Objection.
When there's an objection to all the witnesses who will be testifying, somebody says either Mr. Olsians or Mr. Anderson says objection, you need to stop talking so that I have an opportunity to rule on that objection. So the answer or the question was, if he knew what that service fee was and that it did not go to Mr. Olsians or something to that effect. I could read word for word if I need to, but that is an effect of what was asked. You objected.
Foundation and speculation is the objection.
Any response?
It's not speculation. He's the one that made the payment. He knows what he's paying for.
Well, that's not a legal argument. It is sustained. So you have to build a foundation for that information to come in, or the relevance.
Well, the relevance is that.
I'm not
Okay.
having you argue that to me.
Okay.
I'm just saying that in your questioning to Mr. Bennett.
Okay. So Jim, is it your understanding that that money was to go to me or to VRBO? The service
Are you
fee?
specifically asking about the service fee?
Yes. Is it your understanding that was to go to me or VRBO?
Objection relevance, Your Honor.
Sustained.
The tax, the next item is tax. Was your understanding that was to go to me or to the local governing authority?
Same objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
You made in your testimony, you said 8 days and 7 nights. Isn't it 7 days and 7 nights? Not 8 days and 7 nights, correct?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
You testified that you stayed 8 days and 7 nights. Isn't it correct that you stayed 7 days and 7 nights?
I think that would depend if we count the day that we packed up and left that morning. If we count that as a day, then we were there for 8 days. We left the premises by 11 o'clock that day, but we were there at least part of that day.
Right, but my question goes to the 24-hour unit of a day. For example, if you were to have a 2-day rental, if you checked in the first day and checked out the second day, that would technically be a 24-hour period, but crossed 2 physical days, correct?
Your Honor, I'll object. This is argumentative. It really is an argument that he's trying to make, and it's not a fact. He was there from July 19th through July 26th. How we count the days is an argument, not a fact.
Okay.
Sustained.
So Jim, you checked in before 4 p.m. on July 19th, correct?
No, we checked in at 4 p.m.
Okay, on July 19th.
Correct, on July 19th.
Okay, and when did you leave the property? What time and day?
He's already answered, July 26th, 11 a.m.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't going to wait for an objection to ask the answer.
Did you pay a damage deposit?
Objection relevance.
Sustained.